I always like to read the comments. I know people say don't read the comments. I always read the comments. I don't always respond to all the comments, but I do read them. I try to like them. And you know what I always see is people in the videos saying, I'm too critical of the A's, or I complain too much. Am I being mean? Am I mean to the A's unnecessarily? And I was thinking about it. Do the A's deserve the benefit of the doubt in this situation? And unequivocally, no. The answer is no. They do not deserve the benefit of the doubt. Let me tell you why. Let me just explain. I, my whole career, have been called an A's homer. I have been told I'm too favorable of A's coverage, too nice to the team, even when they were really good. My bosses sometimes said that I was too nice to the A's. Now, all of a sudden, I'm too mean to the A's? Really what it is that I say what I believe, and I report on what I see. And in the Bay Area, I have lived through many successful stadium projects. The 49ers built a stadium. The Warriors built a stadium. The Giants built a stadium. Heck, even the San Jose Earthquakes, owned by John Fisher and led by Dave Kaval at the time, built a new stadium in San Jose. I've seen how this is supposed to go, and I've seen closely how the A's have done it. This is a group that has failed to get a shovel in the ground in Fremont, San Jose, and Oakland. Should we really be giving them the benefit of the doubt that they're going to pull it off in Las Vegas? Especially when they're doing it the way they're currently doing it? What kind of team, what kind of organization puts out renderings touting a state-of-the-art retractable roof stadium ahead of a huge vote to get $380 million in public funds, and then later goes, wad those renderings up, they weren't real. Then says, yeah, we're going to put out these renderings, big announcement, coming soon. And then they canceled that announcement. And the way they canceled the announcement, guys. Horrible news. I gave them the benefit of the doubt on that too. But here we are. And they still haven't put out any renderings or provided any information. And I'm starting to think giving them the benefit of the doubt on that was wrong for me to do as well. So there you go. There's an example of me giving the A's the benefit of the doubt. They've proven all along they don't necessarily deserve the benefit of the doubt. In Oakland, every step of the way, they explained the progress. They explained what they were doing. They held multiple community meetings. Anytime anything happened with the stadium, they were in front of the media. They were explaining what they were doing. They were selling the project. In Vegas, what explanation have they given? When? The only time Dave Kaval sat in front of cameras or the media and explained their goals and what they planned to do at the stadium was when they had agreed to build at the Wild Wild West site. 2 weeks later, they threw that site out the window as well after a binding agreement. Again, give the A's the benefit of the doubt. Look what happens. 2 weeks later, binding agreement trash. New site already. And here they are at the Tropicana site explaining nothing. I mean, the A's were so thorough in what they put out here in Oakland. They showed their work every step of the way. In Vegas, they're not showing their work at all. They're not talking to anybody. They're not selling the project. And tomorrow, they're going to have an event at the Chamber of Commerce in Vegas where they're announcing that for the first time they're going to talk to the community about what's going on. And oh yeah, you have to be a member and pay at least $95 as a member to hear this conversation. Over $100 if you're just a regular member of the community. I don't even know if it's going to be streamed. Again, give the A's the benefit of the doubt. That's what happens. So yes, this is why I've been hypercritical of the A's situation in Las Vegas. Not just because it's in Las Vegas, but because none of it makes any sense. None of it. I mean, the Tropicana is the site the public out there wants the least. They would like something off-strip, something that has parking, something that's easier to get to. The Tropicana checks none of those boxes. It's too small for what they said it would be in a retractable roof stadium. I've been telling everybody this stadium is going to end up with a fixed roof. Now we're hearing that's the case. Why? Because in the legislation it wasn't mandatory for it to be a retractable roof, so what did the A's do? They took the cheap way out. They didn't show you pictures, they showed you fake ones. They got the money, and then they scaled it back. Under the cover of darkness, with nobody watching. Now they're hesitant to put out the renderings because how are you going to wow the public with new renderings when they're not as cool as the original ones you put out, the fake ones? They've painted themselves into a corner. And again, I hear over and over and over, they don't have the financing to get this ballpark pulled off just yet. They're going to need somebody to come in and infuse them with cash, sell a piece of the ownership to get the stadium done. So that's why I'm critical. I would be a lot happier. Look, I hate the fact they're leaving Oakland, but I would be a lot happier if any aspect of it actually made any sense. If it made sense, if the stadium site was popular, if there were real renderings and they actually looked good, if the architects on board were out there, if everything was adding up financially, I would actually respect it at least. I wouldn't be happy about it. I don't want to see baseball leave Oakland, but I would respect at least the process, and believe me, when they do something positive, I'm the first one that tells you about it every time. But they haven't done anything positive in so long. I don't think the people out there are even excited anymore about this. The Super Bowl is about to be in Las Vegas. It's going to be the sports center of the entire universe. Where are the A's? I sure hope they don't try to drop those renderings during the Super Bowl. It's going to get washed out and lost in media coverage immediately. Again, when they do something good, I'll be the first to point it out. But they just haven't. Go ahead, I told you at the start, I read the comments. Show me one good thing they've done lately. Show me one above board thing the Oakland Athletics, or soon to be Vegas Athletics, have done lately. Anything. It just doesn't exist. If they were proud, they'd be touting it. Everything is happening behind the scenes, under the cover of darkness. Why? Shame. Shame. Yes. A's, step up. Do it right. Meet with the community without charging $100. Show us some renderings. Tell us your plans. Do anything that will allow me to sit here and say you're doing a good job. Because right now, I got nothing to point to. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me grow the channel, and we'll keep these videos coming.